nigga, I'm riding in the trenches, just like a real nigga supposed to. Stirring off on the trap trade song that'll keep your bitch in a close view. Younger with the juice and the gang of bad bitches that probably tryna fuck with the whole two. Years in the trap and the nigga still trapping and the gang still fucking roll too. Old try to get a chirping, licking on the dick, stupid bitch, that what you supposed to. Back page down on your ass and your bitch, come here a little bit, let me coach you. Struggle man, I'm the young OG. I'm the young OG. I'm the young OG, tryna holler at your mama, cause that old ass pussy gon' go to.
Would I be a better fit in the co-host spot? Yeah, of course.
If I was informed that someone wanted my co-host spot, who would that person be? Who do I think? I would have to go with Judy B or Marley. Because I think that they have good friendships with the host. So I feel like they also feel like they see his vision, but neither one of them could do it.
If I had to guess who or which one of the podcast members smelled, that's crazy.
Probably maybe Terrell.
I feel like it might be shit. I don't know.
Who can bring more to the show? I say out of everybody, Big Real. He can bring more.
Who look like they might stink or something? I don't like that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know. I guess I don't know. Trainer. I'm gonna say trainer. Maybe trainer.
Oh man, who targets me the most on the cast? This is another double answer. One of like the older cast members, Steve, bro. I feel like Steve always find a way to fuck with me on this fucking show, yo. And it's all I'm really like going into the show now. Like I'm learning like to like just not take shit serious. So, like I'm trying to let shit roll off, but niggas is annoying, bro. Niggas is annoying. And a newer edition, bro. This nigga's a troll. This nigga Rel, bro. He's a fucking troll, bro. But yeah, bro, some fucking haters, bro. Niggas always want to go against the grain and agree with Jason, but that's cool. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm here. It's all love. You know, I'm here to be the villain, you know? So, yeah, Rel and Steve, fuck y'all.
Do I feel like any of the cast members play with me on the show? I feel like I get played with a lot just by whoever. But at the end of the day, if I say how I'm feeling and that's how I feel, I'm gonna stand on it. So we can go back and forth all you want. You feel me? It don't matter. Like it is what it is. this what the show about. You feel me? Like you supposed to try to play with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what makes the shit lit. You feel me? Like so yeah. It's whatever. I'm here for it.
Could I run this podcast better than FYO? No. He really in tune with it, like, especially like the new graphics and all that shit. I don't know how to do any of that. I don't think I could run it better at all. No. And the questions be lit, and the conversation, y'all make the conversation keep going. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I could do that.
Who's the most intelligent person on the cast, and who is the least? Shit, me, motherfucker. I'm the most intelligent. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm Well, how the song go, you know what I mean? The rest of y'all, doesn't even matter. Y'all tired, basically. Let's go.
The funniest cast member has to be FYO for sure.
What's missing from the show? I think we have some organizational opportunities, such as people just being mindful of their environment, of their technology, right? So that way there's not interruption in sound, or distraction by background, right? So I feel like that's probably our greatest opportunity right now. So if you could spread the message to tell these motherfuckers to mute, that would be great.
Is there unity on the show amongst the females? No. We don't always agree on shit. I feel like maybe 2 of the females on the show, yes, but I can't really say that because they don't always agree either. So no, it ain't really no unity.
Is there unity amongst the women in the cast? Too damn much. Too damn much. I feel like sometimes the women don't even necessarily agree with each other, and they be clicking up. They just be clicking up against the niggas, you know? That should be funny as hell. I feel like, again, that sells home my point more of women copy women more, you feel what I'm saying? But I just feel like the men just desire to be more original, so we take our own stance and we don't necessarily mind, you know, standing on our own. But the women, for whatever reason, they just be clicking up like a motherfucker, and that should be crazy, bro.
Do I think it's unity amongst the men on the show? Sometimes, not. I overall, I say yes. Y'all be sticking together, Chad. Y'all be sticking together when y'all opinions. Usually, y'all opinions be the same for real. It's rare when y'all going against each other. Most of the time, y'all be feeling the same way.
Do I think the pod needs a new logo? I would say no, but at the same time, I don't necessarily think maybe trying to see what else we can come up with for a logo would be a bad idea. Not saying you gotta switch it up, but like just test it out type shit. You know what I mean? Like just to see like if we could have something better or something like that. But for right now, for what we got, I think the logo's fine.
How do I feel about the logo? It's whack. It could be better.
Uh, is it intentional that I have not hosted a game show? I don't know. I mean, I've asked the host one. You know what I mean? And the host said that the co-host and him have discussed it, and I didn't necessarily get more than that. They didn't say how it went, if it was a good or a bad conversation, if it's going to potentially happen. I don't know, but I am interested in hosting a game show. So yeah, hope they get back to me about that.
Why hasn't the young nigga T, man, hosted the game show? It's in talks, been in discussion. Oftentimes he doesn't win these game shows. Oftentimes his opinions, his takes come from a different place, different era, different viewpoint on his own, you know. It's a lot of times we disagree on topics. It's not like everybody else is together, but we're just kind of arguing from a closer mindset. And it just worries just how he would choose his questions and pick his answers. I feel like it'd be a very low scoring game. But no, so we work on it, man. We it's still in talks, still in discussions, and yeah, man. Next game show will be hosted by King Scuba, though. You know what I'm saying? And man, his reaction, boy, when he finds that out, I'm telling you, damn, man. Oh my God. Ooh, is this dropping before or after? All right. Damn. All right. Man.
What are some things I can do with Ladies Night that FYO has not done with the goddamn radio? I think that Ladies Night created a certain level of vulnerability. There was no expectation, there was no pressure. And that's because I really didn't have any layout. So I feel like that's something, that was kind of different, that just allowed people to be able to talk more, in their truth because of that.
Do people be coming for me on the show? I don't feel personally attacked. I feel like everybody is giving their own opinion. I don't feel like it's personal. But if I had to choose somebody, it's definitely gonna give Thomas. Thomas be coming for me. T be coming for me real bad.
What do I think about the pod so far? Well, for one, I think we on to some shit for real. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every week we get better and better. I feel like we as we go on, we always fixing a little bit of technical difficulties that we might come across. You know what I'm saying? We might have some audio issue one week, next week come back it's straight. You know what I'm saying? Like it just be little shit like that. But like I said, like I feel like we on the up and up. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got a good thing going for real, in my opinion.
How do I feel like things are going on in the podcast? I feel like we on a good path. I feel like we're doing good as far as keeping things interesting. We just need to. I feel like we just need to start to build a following for each other. You feel me? Like not only for this one person or just the podcast, but for each other. Like if we get each other's following up, then we should be moving forward to a nice little production.
Oh, I think my favorite moment thus far would be last episode when you guys asked a question about your partner masturbating next to you, and just hearing like the different opinions and just hearing King Scuba's response was really funny to me. So that was my favorite so far.
If I could change one thing about the show, what would it be? I think just for everybody on there to be like focused on the show, including myself, because sometimes I do go off camera or something like that. But I think we all just need to be more focused, cut the background noise, shit like that.
What's my greatest accomplishment about this podcast? Man, we've only missed 1 week since we started. You know what I mean? I have as many people on as I have on. Everybody don't live in the same state, same time zone. Only missed 1 week.
Who, in my opinion, is the most replaceable cast member? Real.
Damn, that's a good one. What is my best take or highlight? I'm gonna give my best one, and then I'm gonna give my favorite one. My best one, I feel like, was the first one to talk about a bitch being busted. Is a bitch. Whoa, never said that. Never said that.
But that's
I
just
never
weird.
said
Who
it's
is it
for.
for though?
I think it's for their image to other people. They want to look away to other people, men and women, because at the end of the day, the first person to talk about a bitch being busted is a bitch. Let's keep it all the way 100. I got a lot of feedback from the older crowd with that one. A lot of the ladies was feeling that one. Another one, my favorite take, another one that hasn't really gotten too much traction for real, but I'm asking people about it and they agreeing with me that men are more original than women. Like more women copy women, bro. And it is what it is. Humans copy humans, what we see, what we do, but I be having some alternative takes, bro. So yeah. Women copy more women than niggas copy niggas. Like at the end of the day, niggas desire to be original more than women do.
What?
What?
Yeah, I have to disagree.
I don't know about
Look
that.
in my head.
I feel like
Yeah, facts.
God damn.
I feel like
Say it again, Robert. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, once again, Thomas, when he was going in a good direction, and he just
Thomas
Oh.
gonna always swerve.
right
He
off
gonna
the side
swerve,
of
bro.
it.
Yeah,
Don't do
fuck,
that,
Man.
you
You know the
can't
problem with Thomas?
think you know
Hey,
what's
you know the
going
problem
on
with
with
T?
Talk the same.
He don't know how to drive in rain. Like he just don't know how to drive the truck in
Not in
rain.
inclement weather, Chad.
Do I feel like I get to talk about the topics I want to on the show? For me, when it comes to the topics, I kind of like the idea of not knowing what it is, because I feel like we get better responses on the spot like that when that happens, as opposed to knowing beforehand. So when it comes to the topics, I don't necessarily care if I know about them or not, or if it's something I want to talk about or not. I just like the I can't even think of the word. But like the not knowing what, for me, not knowing what the topics is, I feel like it just gives like a more genuine answer from the pod. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily care or not about, you know what I'm saying, if I care about the topics. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to talk about the shit. You feel me? Like it ain't really, if it's like, oh, I don't want to talk about that because you know what I'm saying? Nah, like I'm gonna talk about whatever. And I feel like us not knowing what the topics is gives a better pod, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think on the spot, and then it's like on top of thinking on the spot, we also trying to debate too. So that's like a double-edged sword. You feel me? So it's like you kind of be on your toes every episode for real. Like, and I fuck with that. So yeah.
Out of all the women on the show, who do I feel like is the hardest one to tolerate? Shit. I don't know, man. I thought they all pretty easy to work with. You know what I mean, from my point of view, I don't really remember having too many back and forths on the shows with them. So all pretty easy to work with to me.
Okay. Which cast member has the most sex appeal? I will go with Rizzy Ray. She has the most sex appeal.
I feel like I can bring some dark humor. You know, I love dark humor. You know, like it's me. I feel like I can. I don't know. I can bring definitely a good energy to the podcast. Definitely, I can be chill. I can bring a respectful like debate and bring some maturity to the podcast as well. From like as well as everybody else, but yeah, I mean, pretty much that's. I mean, like I said, dark humor. I think I can be a little witty sometimes for me. And I can show that. I don't know. For some reason, I think I can show that I'm a little more smarter than I look, or however, like whatever you perceive of me, like it's much more than that. So I think that's what I bring. Like.
Who could bring more to the show, in my opinion? Every fucking body. Sometimes we don't have clear topics, right? Like, can y'all write out a topic that's just clear without having to do additional work? Sometimes the energy, and this is even for myself, sometimes my energy after coming home from work is just like, oof. But like fix that shit, because guess what? Understand the assignment. So yeah, I feel like everybody could be doing more, asking more. I don't know that anybody's asked where more they could be inserted in this to help. So everybody could be doing more.
Why do I think I haven't won a game show? Because I do feel like I be holding back sometimes. Like, I don't really explain shit. I just say the answer. I think that's probably why. I don't explain a lot of shit. I just feel like this shit just makes sense. So that's probably why. I've been coming in third place constantly, so.
Who has the best takes on the podcast? I feel like hands down right now, it gotta be T. It gotta be Thomas. Like Thomas, like whether it's something that we agree on or not, like you feel me, like Thomas is willing to like just try to go ahead and back up wherever he thinks he has to prove or whatever he's trying to prove. It might not always land, but like I feel like he just has like some of the best takes like from the show. Like he can grasp an audience. You know, I think he got what it takes to grasp an audience. So yeah.
What keeps me encouraged to keep? What keeps me encouraged to keep this podcast going? Shit, I like to talk, man. That's what I'm doing every week. Get my friends together and we talk about the shit I want to talk about majority of the time, and sprinkle in a little bit of things they want to talk about. You know what I mean? We got every opportunity to add in their topics, but for the most part, it's what me and my co-hosts want to talk about, and I enjoy that shit every week. Checking on my friends.
Nah. Do I think I could run the podcast better than FYO? Not necessarily, no. Nah, I feel like how he's running it, he's not necessarily the best at communicating what his ideas are, but he is pretty good at seeing them through. And like, before it is happening, we are aware somehow, some way. It might be a short notice, but he's been getting more good with that too, like trying to give us more of a notice with new ideas and shit. But yeah, nah, I feel like he's doing all right. I trust the show in his hands.
If I had to guess which one of the cast members smelled bad, it would be. Sorry, Scuba Steve. Would I be in a better fit in the host or co-host spot? No, no.
When I watch the show back, who's the most entertaining cast member to me? That's a good question. Cause I don't feel like anybody in particular stands out more than anybody else. But I will say I feel like when anybody gets into it with T, those moments job be like real lit and kind of like yeah, this is a moment right here type shit. You feel me? Just cause how he is and like because of the concept and the essence of the show. You feel me? So yeah, I don't think it's like a necessarily like one person stand out type of thing. It's like I said, it's kind of like a somebody going back and forth, bouncing off each other type shit. It's like, oh shit, like this is a moment, like we all kind of lit for real. So it's just like, yeah, when those clashes happen, like it's good content. You feel me?
Who do I think on the pod don't like me? Honestly, I can't say I don't think nobody don't like me. I don't get them vibes from nobody at all. I'm lovable anyway, so I don't think nobody don't like me. If they do, though, they can speak up. So.
Shit, how do I think people view me as a host? I'm pretty sure I'm the asshole. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like, what the fuck is he talking about? But at the end of the day, you entertain, man. So I do my job.
6 months from now, I see us doing ads for people, getting paid from YouTube. I see all type of opportunities opening up for us in the next 6 months if we just stay consistent.
What is missing from the show? I don't think we're missing nothing.
Favorite and least favorite cast member on the pod. You know what I mean? Gotta say my co-host, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not just what you do on the shows, behind the scenes, and the way you put this shit together. You know, whatever your opinion on how I built this shit, or you think I built this shit. It was a team, and if she wanted to build her own shit, she got the mind to do that. Least favorite cast member. Least favorite. Damn, man. Least favorite. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Man. Big Rail, Marley J, Trina, Bana. Can I get some more energy? Just a tad. Can I get y'all to just throw a couple more? You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all be wanting to say stuff. Then some of y'all be, but we be gone before you get it out. And then some of y'all, I just feel like, I mean, if you bored, I don't know, make up some shit. I don't know, give me something. You know what I'm saying? Give me something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Shout out to them though, because they show up every week. Love it.
All right. Who could be doing more on the podcast? I'm gonna give a double answer for that one. I'm gonna say me because behind the scenes, like I said, in terms of the implementation and doing more work to excel, I got a lot of ideas that I necessarily haven't saw through. You feel what I'm saying? So I need to do my part. But another person that just low key, like I realized in our last episode 7, Steve, bro. Steve, like, if he speak up, Steve is funny as shit, bro. I felt like Steve really was a big highlight of the last show. He stand on his takes, bro. And yeah, like, that nigga funny, bro. Steve could be doing a little bit more, But, and like, Trina too. Trina can do more to have, like, think outside of herself a little bit more. But other than that, yeah, I feel like everybody in general do pretty good, I guess.
Is the game show rigged? No.
Who's the most replaceable cast member? I'm gonna have to say probably Marley J, because sometimes it'd be hard for us to hear her, or it don't seem like she really engaged in what's going on. So I feel like she could be replaced easily.
Could I run this podcast better than FYO? Nah, because this is his podcast. Like, remember, like this is his vision. So I feel like I can run a podcast. I can run my own podcast, and I'm not sure if it would be better still. Like, but no, I don't feel like I can run Mr. FYO's podcast better than him because this is his podcast. He had the vision. He's building it from the ground up. So, nah, I can't run it better than him.
As the host, do I feel like I get targeted? Not at all. I mean, I'm here for it. Every now and then I try to bring random people up. But it's a show, it's entertainment, man. I'm here for the conversations. Why don't they? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I like the back and forths. It's fun. It is what it is, man. I created this, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, let's have fun.
What is the funniest moment so far to me? What Scuba Steve said. Y'all don't beat y'all meat before y'all have sex.
Have you, as a nigga, never like beat your dick after you done fucked?
No, I have not actually.
Before.
Nah, you tripping, bro. You
Why would
tripping.
you have to?
Like I said,
Before, yeah.
like I said,
before that's
fuck
a
all
thing.
that.
That's regular.
Nah,
That's a
I don't care,
regimen.
bro. Nah, fuck all that. It could be before or after. Fuck all that, bro. Like I said, man, fuck y'all want. I don't care. Like I said,
No,
personally,
because you
for me,
said before, after, fuck all of that.
Wait. Does anybody else want to chime in or present something to this
y'all
topic?
niggas capping.
Now, what I will say is,
No.
I feel like
That was funny.
What is the funniest moment so far on this show? I'm gonna have to say when people was in the comments saying I look like a cheetah. That that shit was funny.
Who is my least favorite cast member? Oh man, it's tough. I'm gonna say Judy B, only because I feel like she be the most vague with her takes on stuff. I feel like she don't really explain herself enough when it come to how she feel about something, as opposed to the other members on the cast.
Do I think anybody picked me as their least favorite cast member? Probably so, yeah. Yep. Thus, my topics of the show get overlooked. No.
What's something that I didn't get to say on the show that I wish I would have said? Um, I don't know, man. If I missed the opportunity to say something, fuck it, man. Take it on the chin, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it is what it is, man. In the moment, shit, I'm the host, and if I ain't say it, I ain't think about it. Fuck it, you know, I can't. I don't remember, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't just drink on the show, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I drink.
What is my favorite moment on the show? Bro, I have so many. I love all the game shows. I love the whole little titty joint. The dad and the daughter. That shit was lit. I love how Rail got shut down.
I agree. Everything that Thomas just dropped, bro, he was dropping jewels, bro. I agree with that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Man, them Jones was cubic zirconians. Let's go.
That's all I need for you niggas is cubic zirconians. I'm still shining. That's all I need for you niggas. Is cubic zirconians, nigga.
Hard.
All you
I'm not
niggas gotta
knocking
do
it.
is work, and everything else the woman handles.
I'm about to say,
All you niggas gotta do is bring the check home. We gonna distribute the check.
You act like
We're gonna
that shit's so
make
easy.
sure.
But if the
So
nigga
if he
but if the
Bro,
nigga don't bring it
That's
but if
not always
but if the
true.
nigga but if the
women
nigga
go to
don't bring the
work.
check home, then what's gonna happen? If you saying it like that, if the nigga don't bring the check home, then what's gonna happen?
then when are you gonna pick
Then
up?
the women
Then the
pick
female
up
will
the check.
figure that shit out like we
Are you
always
gonna just
do.
If you don't know how to make a doctor's appointment, your mother failed you. And that's where I'm gonna leave that. That don't have nothing to do with me. I know how to
They've never had
iron,
to because
sew,
women have
cook,
taken
But we're
care of
not
it.
talking
clean.
about you. That what y'all
Okay,
saying.
The
We
reason
talk
I
about
feel
in
I'm
like
just
it
general.
should be
saying though.
We're
But
50
not
I'm
talking
just
about
saying
you.
though. But
No,
you,
that's bullshit.
but
I got checked up like a month and a half ago, bro. Because
I
I
went to
was
the
born,
doctor
I
because I
was
wanted to go
born
to
I
the
with
was
doctor.
doing
bad issues.
checkups
So
and getting physicals way before I got with my girl. So like,
yeah,
what did she
yeah,
do
that's
to influence?
that.
Hello.
Stop on me. I'm talking about me.
your
Hello.
mother was making those appointments.
Hello. Like
You said
what
my
the
mother was
fuck?
making those appointments?
Period.
I was
Say
talking to
that shit.
Real.
Period.
Oh, real.
Say
She
that
said your
shit.
mother was making those appointments, bro.
Yeah, she was making those
My
appointments
mom
for your
was
Who
girl was
found
making
your
making
the
them.
primary
appointment.
care doctor for you to
Because
go to
you
that
weren't making
appointment?
your appointments.
I'm
You wasn't
30
making them
years old. I had to
appointments.
be on my mother insurance by what, 23,
And she
24?
still was
26.
making them
25,
appointments.
Y'all
She still
can't
was,
sit up
25,
here and
yeah.
say
even if
that
you was
women
making an
don't be the
appointment, she was
ones
telling you that you needed to make
doing the
them
money and
appointments.
Because she
shit.
knew you
Y'all
was out here
can't say that.
told your ass to go to the doctor.
My mother didn't have to tell me to go to the doctor,
Yes, she
bro.
did.
Like,
Yes, she did.
I mean, I guess y'all
It's
always
fucking
like,
Exactly.
like,
Right, right.
like
Exactly.
I
until
feel
That's
you,
what
you
I'm
Real.
like,
You
saying.
know me better than I know myself. Goddamn.
Right. You know me better than I know
Yeah, you better
myself.
know.
About saying he scheduled his own doctor's appointments. Cap. I love that. I love honestly how T tried to come at the entire cast about our views on things surrounding the gay community. I thought that was just different and unique. Yeah, so those were some of my favorite. I mean, it's just so many. Like trying to find one to think about is difficult.
Who would be the hardest woman on the cast to date? Um, Me. I'm about to say myself. Cause I feel like I play too much. So I'm gonna have to say me. Like 1 minute I wanna be girly, then the next minute I'm just like fuck fuck that nigga or fuck these niggas. I'm on my city girl mode. So I'm gonna have to say me.
why wasn't I part of the core cast members of the podcast? I don't know that for sure. If I had to guess, I would just say that maybe I didn't fit. Maybe I wasn't like. Maybe like in hindsight, I probably wasn't a good fit for the cast, or I might I feel like with the court, what a lot of people want to what Mr. FIO wanted to see for the podcast, he might not have seen that coming out of me, like he might not have seen that like me taking it as serious or something like that. So I feel like that might have been a thing like that. And then I'm one of the people that Mr. FIO that pushed me to try to do not a podcast, but to do like another little like something else he wanted me to do, and I kind of bullshitted on that. So I guess he might have felt like I was gonna bullshit on something that he wanted to do. If he was pushing me to try to do something on my own, and he was willing to help, then he probably didn't want me to be a part of what he had going on, like because he might have felt like I wasn't gonna take it seriously enough. I was gonna bullshit.
Thank you for that response, Big Real.
Why am I the fact checker for the show? Shit, I don't know. That's just what it is. I don't know. I maybe I don't know. Maybe because I kind of just be in the facts a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like because of my conspiracy theorist side of me, you know what I'm saying, kind of prompts like I'll question shit. So it's like, oh, if you're gonna say something, like, is that right? Is that wrong? Like, let's find out. Let me see. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that could be why. But initially, when it first became a thing that I was gonna be the fact checker, I didn't really think nothing of it like that. I was like, that's gonna be my part of, you know what I'm saying, the bigger circle of the, you know, the pod and shit. So yeah.
One of my favorite highlights from the show, man. Oh man, in such a short time, I feel like we have created so much content together, and it was content worked on behind the scenes that they didn't get to see. So there's so many moments that come to my mind, and sometimes I forget which ones they've seen and haven't seen and things like that. And I guess recent moment. Man, my co-host facial expressions on episode 7, man. Go check out episode 7. You ain't got time to watch an album 43 minutes. Go check out the trailer. It's 22 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Go check out the highlight reel, basically, of that episode. But moment. Big Real co-host Rizzy Ray. Lady dies in a restaurant. Big Real, that's no different from somebody dying in a hospital. Rizzy Ray face on that. Hilarious.
All right, lady has a heart attack in a restaurant, and the restaurant stayed open.
yeah,
Should
that's
they have
crazy.
closed?
It's no different than your family member having a heart attack in the hospital, and before they send them down to the morgue, they let the family come in and view the body.
Nigga, this is a hospital, not where people are sitting fucking eating.
The toilet like the
family
hospital.
time. Like,
what's the difference?
You saying, but it's the hospital, as if the hospital ain't more supposed to be more professional.
A hospital is more equipped to handle a dead body than a fucking restaurant, bro. What the fuck?
All right. So I guess to give more clarity to the situation, lady had a heart attack in the bathroom. The restaurant closed off the women's bathroom, made the men's put an attendant there to watch the men's bathroom to make it a unisex bathroom. They did not stop seating. The people was mad about that. I personally worked somewhere, and we ain't closed. And I feel like if I was a business, I'm not closing either. It's a heart attack. She ain't died from an overdose or drunk, or it wasn't no foul play or nothing.
No, I'm not closing.
The business you work for didn't close.
Might be bad for business that you carrying a dead body.
I might close for an hour. Or two.
Look. Now, if all my patrons are getting the fuck up out of there, so I'm about to not have any business, then yeah, I mean, we closing up for the night. But if everybody around is like they concerned, but they cool, like we'll still be here. Yeah, man. Hey man, bring out them fries, man. Hurry up.
Bring out them fries.
Oh my
Like,
god.
I'm not closing the business down. That don't got nothing to do with me.
She had a
Yeah,
heart
it's not
attack.
like we poisoned her. It's not like we fucking.
She ain't get smoked. She got right. She really like that from
Yeah, she
natural
just
causes.
died. Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Stop seeding.
I don't know how
I'ma
to do
stop
that.
seeding.
No, I'm
I'm
not stopping
hold on,
seeding,
hold on,
bro.
hold on,
I'm
hold on.
not stopping
It's gonna be a
seeding.
little bit of a wait because we
Because
don't want
what? Because
to
it's a
increase.
bathroom line?
Yeah. Honestly, bro, that's what I'm thinking about.
Morally, I'm still
Morally, that's
fucking
fucked up.
selling
I think
fucking
it's
cheese
both.
steaks and fries, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm
mother
saying,
do
why I
that.
gotta stop eating because another bitch died though?
I want to see
Nah, for
Smack
real,
Kids
because
at the
I'll be
door
a little
too, bro.
upset about that.
Yeah, why I gotta stop eating because another bitch died?
My food ain't even come out yet.
R.I.P.
As
that
a
lady.
steak
I'm
I
not
ordered.
calling her a bitch. Like, no, like, I'm not trying to act no type of way toward the family.
Kind of look
R.I.P.
familiar,
that
dude.
lady. But, all right, whatever.
Kind of
Anyway,
look.
yo, he's an asshole, yo. But anyway,
Another moment that's not so recent. Oh man, dang! This got to be probably game show number 3. Go check out game show number 3. Rizzy Ray hosted the game show, and T, I'm sucking that titty. Classic moment, man. If you don't know what I'm talking about, man, go check out game show number 3, man. Wait for that, man. I'm sucking that titty.
What do I like most about the pod? That I get to like be myself, like during the week. Like it's not about work or nothing else. Like I just get to get on there and talk my shit. That's what I like the most.
how do I feel about the podcast? I feel like the podcast is so young, but we so, far ahead in terms of our just being original for real. Like stuff like this, like having confessionals for the cast members. Like I ain't never seen a podcast do no shit like this. So that's cool. It's a lot of stuff going on like behind the scenes, everybody thinking of things to improve the show. It's just a little bit more implementation and work that need to be done, but I feel like we growing good, clicking well. Everything is cool so far.
Has being on the podcast impacted or affected my personal life? Absolutely. It's motivated me because I have something to look forward to, something to be creative with, something to be excited about. I love conversation and dialogue. So to be able to do that with a group of people that I do particularly like for the most part, it's fun and exciting and fresh right now. As far as like I'm married, so it's had its challenges there sometimes, right? Because your significant want their time, and you got to figure out a way to split time to do this with them, in addition to everything else that life has prepared for you. So it's had its challenges from that standpoint, but overall, the impact has been more positive than good, and I enjoy it.
Did I watch the ladies' night episode? Right before I got a phone call. I'm about 17 minutes into the ladies' night podcast. So technically, no, I didn't watch the whole podcast, but I had started to watch it.
What's missing from the show? I don't have anything off the top of my head that we are missing. I don't think we missing nothing. Do my topics get overlooked for the show? I don't think so.
Oh man, that's a setup answer. We know who the answer is.
Please repeat the question and answer.
Oh my. If I had the opportunity to beat the Doonies down of any female cast member, who would it be? I feel like I'm gonna show some discretion on that. We know, it's a lot of unspoken truths around here, spoken truths actually. So we know what's going on at the end of the day. Yeah, that's my answer.
Do I think anybody pick me is the least favorite. I don't think so. I don't think so. No.
Do I feel like there's anybody on the show that genuinely doesn't like me? If there is at this point, come on, man. Hold 'em or drag 'em. Y'all know me, man. Y'all was too scared to say something. At the end of the day, we could be friends and it could be BYB, man. Build your own brand.
Who is the weakest link on the podcast? Shit, if we really looking back at film, like to be honest, it might be me. Like, cause I feel like at certain times I might not chime in. I might not chime in on certain topics or whatever like that. But if I don't, you feel me? Like sometimes I get in the bag where it's like, oh, like I don't even got the energy to argue about this, or I just don't got nothing to say about it. And I feel like it's a lot of the topics that I just don't have nothing to say about, and so it come off like, oh, like what is he doing? He just sitting there on the podcast, but. When I do find a topic that I want to chime in on, or that I got a point that I might improve, then I definitely get in it. But I feel like I might be the weakest link though.
What's my thoughts on the podcast overall? I think it's a fun time. I think everybody, bring their own little flavor, and we turn up on each other, but we be back cool in like a couple seconds. So I love it. Everybody love it. I get nothing but positive feedback.
Do I think I'm being good in my role, and do I see the direction that FYO is going? Yes. I think that I let FYO establish my role, right? Like as co-host, I have a respect that this is his thing, right? If I see something or I have a feeling about something, I express that. But part of being a co-host is following somebody else's plan, right? Being able to kind of interpret what they need and see their vision, right? Like I'm not directly in front of his vision, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm showing some things that I'm missing. But overall, I feel like I have a good idea of where he wants this to go.
Is there anything I haven't said that I wanted to say? No, not really. Besides, like, I do feel like the some of the men on the show do be like, bitch this, bitch that, bitch that. Somebody did say to me that kind of bothers them as a woman, to hear that all the time on the podcast. But other than that, no, I don't really. I feel like I speak my mind for the most part.
Do I feel like the game shows are rigged? I mean, I feel like maybe a couple have been, but hopefully I can change that when it comes to the game show I do or whatever. So yeah.
Two reasons. The first reason is because I'm going to support my friend. And the second reason is I've always wanted to do a podcast anyway. So why not be on my friend's podcast?
Man. Y'all want to know who FYO is? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to know the persona, the energy of FYO? You know what I'm saying? Damn, man. You know what I'm saying? It's fuck your opinion. You know what I mean? I'm unapologetic, man. I'm a Gemini. You know what I'm saying? I live my truth. That's what FYO is. You know what I'm saying? He don't do no code switching. He don't do no kiss assing. You know what I'm saying? I don't bite my tongue because that shit hurt. And it's double R, man. Road shit. We've been stand-up niggas since before they made stools. You feel me? Like, it is what it is, man.